All right, looks like there could be a problem here. All right, as I'm trying to check out with just the remote, looks like you need to add the connected care as well. So you need to add the connected care and the remote in order to use it. So you need both. Oh, that's terrible. So it's $200 a year. Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Mike Moo here. We got our Hyundai Palisade 2022 model Hyundai Calligraphy edition, and we get 3 years of the Hyundai Blue Link package. And it's about to renew April 29, 2025. And throughout our whole 3 years of using, we were trying to decide exactly which services we want to keep. For people who had 2020 to 2022, once your Blue Link expires, you have to pay for it. And I think in 2023, it is included in most models of at least the Hyundai Palisades that we saw and beyond. So this is really a decision for people to make if it is not included or if you have any extras that you want to add or continue. Some people, surprisingly, did not know about this stuff, and this really gets set up when you first purchase your vehicle at the dealership. There's 3 basic packages. There's the connected care package, the remote package, and the guidance package. I'm going to start off with the one that we are definitely not renewing, and that is allowing me to send destinations to the car from my phone, from anywhere where there's reception for the car. All right, so I can go and open up my Hyundai app, type in a destination, do the search for it, and then send it to the car, and then the car is ready to go. This was really a novelty and useful at the very beginning, just because we didn't set up a phone mount, or we also didn't set up destinations and stuff in the car. It's a little bit laborious typing it on that screen versus typing it from your phone. So that was kind of useful. Last part is last mile guidance, which it's just useful if you're in a car and you are about to reach your destination, and it gives you additional guidance like parking, where to navigate things. We really didn't use this much. Speed camera info could be useful. We don't use that because my radar detector, all right, we would already have one. Actually, my dash cam already has one too. So I also felt like we didn't really use this much at all. And this is separately, it's $9.90 a month. There's an annual plan for each of these. I think they're all $9.90 a month. All right. Now, the next one I'm going to get rid of is this connected care. This allows you automatic collision notification. It has SOS emergency assistance. There's a button in the car. And also, if you do get in an accident and you're not able to reach the button, the car detects that you're in an accident when the airbags deploy. Pretty much that's what it comes down to. When airbags deploy, it'll automatically call out to SOS emergency assistance services, and then they will connect you to emergency services if needed, especially if you don't respond. So this will automatically call, ambulance, notify the police, etc. There's also an enhanced roadside assistance, which we have never needed. So I have not tried that exactly. I imagine they just subcontract to whoever or wherever you are at, and through previously negotiated contracts, they'll send someone out to help you. Let's say you got, a flat tire, which is, could be pretty common. I suppose if you run out of gas, it could also get you to the next part and probably tow you to the nearest repair yard if needed. There's on-demand diagnostics, and that is something that you can do from your phone. You can say, hey, can you check on my car, see if it's okay? The problem with this is that a lot of the malfunctions that happen with that I have seen through the forums is that there's electrical issues with the vehicle, if you do get any of them. And if there's electrical issues and it can't detect it, it's really not going to be very helpful at all. But the good news is what happens is this sends stuff about your car directly to Hyundai servers, whether you like that or not. And then it lets you know if there's anything going on. And for the most part, for everyone, it's going to be everything's okay, like all systems okay. But if something does go wrong, then it will alert you. Or if you turned off something or unplugged something that you shouldn't have, which would not apply to most of you, you would get a notification that something's not working. So in the instance for us, I have an automatic self-driving module that I add on from comma.ai. So the car drives for us whenever we're on the freeway. My wife also likes to use it locally. So the car pretty much drives and stops at stop signs, stoplights, etc. I don't do it that way. But when that happens, in some certain of the modes, it removes the automatic collision avoidance system. So then I get a warning. And so it will tell me that that the systems are not working in that manner. So that could be useful if you have car problems. It's not really very useful for people who have a brand new car and you're not doing anything different or modifying anything. But that's there. You also get a monthly vehicle health report to let you know where you're at and when the next services and all that are due. So that could be useful for a lot of people who don't bother keeping up with maintenance or information about that stuff. So you also get maintenance alerts. And then there's also a service link. So you could just press the button in the car and it will connect you to your dealership to schedule the service. We did not use any of this stuff at all. And so obviously I am not going to keep this. So the options here to manage, and you can go ahead and try to decide whether or not you want to renew it. And I am just going to cancel the subscription because that's just what we're not going to do. We're not going to use it. So I'm not going to have auto renew at all. Yeah, turn off auto renew. I could also end access to connected care, but I'm just going to cancel the subscription because I'm not going to use it. And so they give you they ask you for some reasons why. It's just for their marketing purposes, and we're going to cancel that. Now, the automatic collision and those SOS warning features are built into our phones now, and it's built into my Apple Watch. So it will also already do that. Okay. Now, the next one, I got to go back in here and go through. So we use these controls a lot, these connected controls here. So that's something that I'm going to keep. And in order to get to that part, I got to go back into subscriptions here. And I got to go back into, where is it? You see here's the connected features. These features we use a lot. So these are called remote actions. I've got to go to subscription here. And then I got to go to manage subscription. And then connected care. Oh no, shoot. I got to go to remote more. Add subscription. And this is $99 a year. So it's $100 a year for each of these if you do annually. And I'm just going to do switch to add the remote. We feel like that's worthwhile, the $100 a year. So this gives you remote start with climate control, remote vehicle charging and control. This is only for EV only. Stolen vehicle recovery, because it basically shares information about where the car is. You get car finder, which is useful if you are going to like a sports game and you don't remember what row or whatever it is. It will ping the car will ping back with the coordinates and give you a map to where it is. You can walk towards it. Vehicle safeguard alerts, remote door lock and unlock. The vehicle safeguard alerts pretty much lets me know, hey, you left your sunroof, moonroof open, you left your windows open, your hood's open, things like that. So you can check on this stuff and it will alert you like, hey, you have your hood open or you left your car door unlocked, which unfortunately happens more often than people think, and thieves take advantage of that all the time. So I get the alert on my phone and I lock it right away. My wife often forgets to lock the vehicle because she's busy with stuff and she'll think, okay, well, once I put the stuff down, I'll lock the car. See, that's one bad thing about Hyundai Palisades is that there's no auto locking feature that I can figure out or find. That's something you're going to have to do third-party add-on. So this is very useful. We use it all the time. I use it to remote lock primarily. So rear occupant alert is also useful too. Let's say you have a kid in the back and it detects movement. It's going to let you know. It's also helpful too if you leave your car somewhere and a thief gets in, somehow does not set off the alarm by smashing the windows. It'll alert you that, hey, there's some movement going on inside the car because there's little microwave sensors in there. You get an alarm notification if your car alarm gets set off, and then there's also a valet mode that you can add remotely. Okay, so that's pretty useful too. So it'll alert you and also limit the range of which the vehicle should be around. So if it gets driven out past like a mile of where you expect the valet to be, that's going to be a problem. And so it'll alert you. Things like that. Okay, so we're doing the, so they're $99 a year or $9.90 a month. And that's what we're going with for moving forward as far as we keep the car. Let me know what it is that you feel like you guys use a lot. Do you guys use the connected care services? I'm really curious what people use and whether or not you feel that it's worthwhile. And I'm also very curious to see for all the people that are 2023, 2024, 2025, and I guess coming up 2026 and beyond, what kind of connected packages with Blue Link you get and whether or not those are included for life of the vehicle. I think that's really awesome. Now, I have heard that connected for the life of the vehicle only applies so this might apply to you for the older models too. It only applies if you are the first owner. So if you buy the car brand new, they give it to you the lifetime as the owner of the vehicle. But once you sell the vehicle, it gets transferred to someone else, then that's all off the table. And then for that, then you have to pay separately. And my guess is probably the same prices over here. Now, I do know that some of these other things, for the newer vehicles, for instance, the Blue Link allows you to do a remote check via and look into the cameras that are built into the car. I find that's very helpful and useful, and hopefully that's part of the remote package, which is something that obviously we're going to now be paying for $100 every year. And this is very comparable to if you get a third-party system that has LTE connected features like I have in my Subaru. And it allows me to remotely connect to it through the 4G connection, 4G LTE connection that I've added to the car, and that helps me to do certain functions such as remote start, etc., remote start and stop, remote door lock and unlock, things like that. So it's comparable in price. I just wish that this was included at the time when we purchased the vehicle. All right, that's it for this video. I'm going to check out. We're going to pay for this, and we're just going to pay for it every year. Thanks for watching.